princess is in another item.
We've got to get out of here!
Stand your ground, brother.
No! Please!
We need to get out of here. Stop the car. I said get in the fucking car. Go, 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 go.
Hey, it's Dave Fenoy here. You might know me as Lee Everett or any number of other video game voices. And I don't know how, but somehow I got hornswaggled into asking you guys to listen to this podcast. It's Game Fix Podcast. I mean, they really are nice guys, but, you know, they're not paying me anything.
All right, partner. You know what time it is.
Let's go crazy, crazy.
Oh man. Hello, welcome to another edition of the Game Fix Podcast. I am Spanish.
And I am Verlaine. Make sure to check out our website, gamefix.ning.com, and our weekly stream happening at Twitch TV/GameFix. You're probably already here.
As we speak, if you're here, yes. But if you weren't there, maybe next week you can watch us there. But it's okay. Not to worry. We save the audio and we put it out there on all our channels. You could download the podcast, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn. I think I named them all. And then you can also find us, of course, on our Twitter at GameFixShow. You could find us everywhere. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on Friendster, I think, still.
And High Five.
No? High Five. Yeah. So this week is pretty cool. This is our second time broadcasting live here for our Twitch viewers. But we do the show just like we normally do. It's what we've been playing. But before we do that, a couple of things I want to say. There's a lot to get to. There is a good amount of things that are in the news that we want to touch on. I want to talk Prey. If you've played it, if you've at least played the demo, I want to at least get into that. And then I want to talk about if maybe famous painters can be video game characters one day. Or maybe that day is already here. That's a pretty good tease, right? Come on. Possibly. Man, sorry. And movie news, of course, movie news. But we have a big review. It's a non-spoiler review, I promise. But it's our good friend Brucie B from Boston, Massachusetts, and he is going to be reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And not Far Harbor, but yeah. So there's a lot to get to, but we're like I said before, let's do what we do and what we've been playing. Verlaine, kick us off. What have you been playing this week?
All right. Besides the usual Overwatch, last week mentioned Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2. Well,
yes. Cool. Oh, you're already through it?
Well, I played it on hard too. I did the good ending. I didn't do the bad one yet, but it's cool. It seemed short to me. It seemed like
isn't that cool?
You
could see the different.
I didn't see the other one though, because that's how the first one was too. Like you could do the bad and good ending. So I mean, and it left it open for a sequel. That never happened. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I liked it. It was a fun time. I'll play it again. I'm probably gonna do the first one again and then do this one and rinse and repeat. It's Star Wars. Just until the next one comes out.
Yeah,
I always go back to it. And then I went ahead and purchased a game. It was cheap. It's Capcom the arcade cabinet. It's old. It was on Xbox 360, but it's backward compatible. It worked kind of like the pinball effects games where you buy the core and then you can just buy add-ons.
Oh yeah.
Well, they had the core that was like always like cheap, like $5, and the add-ons, the complete set was like $6. So I bought it and it's sweet. There's like all the. It doesn't have like Street Fighter. It's got like Ghosts and Goblins, Commando, Section Z, 1943, like all of their pre-Street Fighter arcade games. It's sweet. It's fun, and it does have the co-op. Some of the games you can play online. It's fun. It's kind of set up just like Rare Replay is.
Okay.
The way you scroll through the games, you get things just for playing games like gallery photos and stuff like that.
That's cool, man. That's cool. No, because no, I see. I like that you're actually able to do that in games like that. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So yeah. Besides that, Overwatch.
Tell us about your time in Overwatch.
No, it's all the same. I'm just.
It's all the same, but it's all good though. See, that's the best thing about the game, though.
I did do. You know what? I haven't played comp in a while, and I played some comp and actually won like all the games I played of comp. But I'm actually having fun doing quick match now because like I'm just trying to like pick characters that I'm not good at. Purposely. I've been doing it for a long time, and it just turns out like I keep doing it, and I end up getting a little bit good with the person. So then I want to switch
or at least
to someone else. Yeah, exactly. And I'm still learning.
Yeah, and you're kind of respecting the people that actually are like pretty good with those characters.
Yeah.
And then the opposite side, you know how to beat the characters too because you know how to play them.
Yeah, and
so
I gotta say, man,
you know
like,
what kills you quickly.
all the shit that Hanzo mains get, like, dude.
Oh,
fuck it.
Hanzo
They get
main.
them. They get the shit because you really have to be good to be a Hanzo. Like, it's fucking hard. Yeah, it's easy to get your thing up, but really, like, it's hard. He's probably like the hardest to get shots on. I mean, it's easier to get a shot with Anna's sleep dart to me than to hit someone with an arrow with Hanzo.
I don't know. I have to talk. Let's talk about Hanzo mains. Okay, can we talk about that?
Sure.
All right. I am not a Hanzo main, as you are not a Hanzo main.
Right.
There are a lot of those people out there that are Hanzo main, and they are probably, to me at least, the most annoying people on the planet. I mean, am I right or wrong? I think I'm pretty accurate. I think I speak for a lot of people.
Look, they're annoying, yeah, but it's just like a good sniper. Like, look, I don't like snipers because it's like a kind of like a pussy position. You're all the way out of battle. You have all the good technology and the gun that can shoot that far, the super awesome scopes where really you cannot miss. And you're away from battle. So even if you do miss, you're going to be able to get away. That's never been a position I even want to play in a game. Like, just sit there, like the patience and it, the kills, though satisfying, are few and far between. Like, when the match is over, it's like, oh, I killed fucking 10 dudes. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, of course.
So that's how I feel about Hanzo. I always feel that, like, you know, Hanzo, I mean, duh, he's a sniper. I don't know why he can't zoom. But, dude, if you're good with Hanzo, you're good.
Yeah, why can't he go fast?
I mean, it's not like anyone can grab Hanzo. It's not like Tracer or Junkrat. Like Junkrat, anyone can grab Junkrat and just aimlessly shoot, and you'll get like good play, even though it doesn't take too much skill.
Yeah, sure. I see what you're saying,
Yeah, but don't confuse
to...
don't confuse skilled Junkrat players, because you can be a skilled Junkrat player, but to win and get kills with Junkrat, you don't have to have skill. Hanzo, you can't jump on Hanzo and just start fucking racking up kills.
Yeah, that's a good point. Although I had a pretty good round with Junkrat this past week. You have to.
No, you do.
I think I locked like 4 people up and killed them all. Dude, I put that trap down perfectly. Yeah.
That's the thing that makes, you know, the good players, because once anyone can pull the trigger and shoot the bombs over walls and hidden, but the good players know where to place the traps, how to evade shit using your own bombs, like stuff like that, ricocheting the bombs to get Reinhardt. You know, I wasn't knocking.
Yeah,
I wasn't knocking. So there you go.
That's fair. Okay. What else?
What have you been playing? I'm done. That's all I've been playing, man. Star Wars, old school, and Overwatch.
I play a lot of, and it's something I actually haven't really talked about on the show, but I wanted to make it a point because, as you know, I play a lot of mobile games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the times where I'm not home, and I do end up playing either on my cell phone or my iPad or whatever. In this case, it's on my iPad. I've been playing WWE Champions, and it's
like, Injustice or the Mortal Kombat game, right?
No, actually nothing like that. They kind of battle each other, but in this case, it's kind of like you have to match 3 gems, and then when you match 3 gems, you eventually... Yes, exactly like that.
Is this the NetherRealms one?
I don't know.
No, that's the one I was thinking of. The one that was done by NetherRealms and made everybody like warriors and like Mortal Kombat-esque.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can see the picture right here, but like the amount, it's really cool because like I'm a big wrestling fan. If you're a wrestling fan, that this is actually a game that you should probably at least give a try. It's free. It's pretty cool because like once you like unlock or download some of the players or some of the wrestlers in it, they look very animated. As you could tell by the picture in the middle of us, if you're watching the stream, you can tell they're very animated, and it's kind of silly almost. But they do all the moves that the actual normal character would do, like on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever. It's I don't know. It's like it's such a time waster game. I do have fun playing. I have a few friends that play it, so we're kind of like in a it's like a clan type deal
For
like,
that.
That's
like
puzzle, for sure.
The Puzzle Fighter for the Street Fighter version where you do the combos, but then your guys fight in the middle, and your combos can lead to moves.
The only thing I'm really and that's what it is. The only thing I'm like really disappointed about it, and it's kind of like trivial, but like I'm a wrestling fan, and like I'm one of those true wrestling fans that whenever you see a wrestler, what is usually playing when they come out?
Oh yeah, the music.
Their theme song, right? Their own personal theme song. Well, all I'm hearing every time they come out is like Seth Rollins' theme song, just like a couple of their theme songs, and they just play them over and over and over again. I get it. It's just an app. It's whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, you have all these characters in there. Why don't you just make it real and like just throw their theme? And like, how difficult could that
be? Dude, the music's a huge part of their entrance.
And it's my biggest complaint with the game. Other than that, it's like Bedazzled meets WWE. That's really what it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So, but I enjoy playing it. I play it probably every night as I'm like going to bed, kind of like, it puts me to sleep. I mean that in no, it's totally a good thing because I in my mind I'm always like I got to get to that. I got to play that. So yeah. I've been playing that a lot, but there's something that Verlaine, you mentioned last week, but we couldn't really talk too much about it, so I really want to get into it, if that's okay with you.
I don't mind.
Let's talk Prey.
The game.
The game, Prey, the game. Of course, when the E3 video came out, it was a little confusing on what was going on. Obviously, you were in space. There was aliens, I think. Some guy had a really bloodshot red eye. What is happening? Yeah. So we didn't really know what was going on. We finally, at least, you can own it now. It's available to own. But if you at least, like me and Verlaine, we at least got through the demo, whatever you want to call it, and it was okay. Verlaine, if you could describe it in 2 words or less, what would you say?
Space
I'll even give you 3.
Dishonored.
I don't even think I can make it any better than that. That's like right on. Let's see. I like
Dishonored.
Half-Life
did you
Dishonored.
See the Half-Life thing, like the Half-Life feel of it, where you're like the engineer, you have a wrench, and there's these little things crawling around the ground.
Yeah. But you mean mimics? Oh,
the mimics. They
okay.
Mimic
This is not a scary game. This is not like a like a Outlast or anything like that. Is that the game? Is that the game I'm thinking of, Alan?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They just made a second one, right? Well, yeah. I'm not really into games like that. This game has those like has that jump scare aspect to it. I think, right?
Yeah,
because those mimics.
I think they
anything
tried.
in the level.
They like.
Yeah.
Something about it is off where they try to do that, because these mimics can be anything in the environment. It could be a computer, it could be a chair, it could be a fucking hammer. You don't know until you get near it or try to pick it up. But I never got scared picking something up that turned into a mimic. And
I'll tell you what, though.
Maybe it was the loud noise that they didn't have, or I don't know what it was.
Actually, yeah, you're right. And we just said it for the last game, for WWE Champions, that music is a big part of a game.
Yeah.
And Prey is no stranger to that. When something happens, like the music just gets tense and like it totally changes your way of like playing the game. Now, if you were to do that, if you were to play this game without sound, you wouldn't get the same feeling. Like that. There's that shrink. You're like, oh my god! And dude, I have to say, I jumped a few times. I did.
You're a pussy.
Fuck mimics. Fuck them.
No, like, you know what? Maybe it was the music.
Whatever.
Maybe the problem with me was that maybe it was the music cues that I was used to. Like, you know how in Left 4 Dead, when a horde's gonna come, you hear the music drone, like the violins, and then they come out. Well, this had a lot of that. So when you were walking near one, it kind of like the music would get tense. And I think just because it did that, I was already ready for it. So because I've tried playing a game like Left 4 Dead without the soundtrack on, not only is it more difficult because you don't hear those cues, but it's a little more scary because then the sounds are actually loud, the only loud thing, and there's no music.
Oh, right.
But me not being scared of this game didn't make it not a good game for me. It was more like a sci-fi action, like playing Aliens, Colonial Marines, the campaign. I mean, it's fucking aliens. It's kind of supposed to be horror, but not at one point are you scared.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know if this is a game that I want to buy. I was excited for E3 just like anyone else was. It's this unknown game that we're like, what is this about? Finally, we figure out what it's about, or at least somewhat what it's about. And I could rent this game for a week and be pretty happy with it, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at.
The demo, I don't know how much you can play of the demo, but once I finished the story part of it, where you can't progress any further, I just stopped playing it. And if that's how the game is, then I would just do the campaign and then never go back.
Right.
It's like another feature, like, at least for the demo, it seemed that they were trying to make it kind of open worldy, where you can go and explore things that you're not even doing in the story mission that you're trying to complete. I just had no need to. Maybe because it was a demo, I was like, I'm not going to go explore. Like, fuck that. Like all the recycling and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was okay. I like Dishonored, but yeah, I wouldn't buy it right away.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm with you. Brucie B is in the chat. He says, nice hat for him.
Oh, thank you. The B is for boobies.
Oh, I thought it was female. Yeah, female body inspector. Isn't that what it is? It's totally what it is. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's a great game. I think for the right person, it's a great game. For me, I'm not.
If you're the right person, buy this game.
Yeah. Well, that's good on Prey. Now, there's something that happened this week that I actually blogged about on our website, gamefix.ning.com. And it was about the NBA. And I know that that's not something we normally talk about, just because we're pretty much, I don't know, 90% video games, right? And the only way we talk about the NBA is if it has something to do with a video game, which it does. In this case, the other day, I think it was May the 4th. So May the 4th be with you, by the way. Hopefully it was with you, by the way.
And you too.
And you too. Apparently the NBA and Take-Two Interactive announced an inaugural NBA 2K eSports League. Okay, so we're going to see some esports basketball.
I don't understand this, really. When I saw the article,
you don't understand.
I have questions.
Okay, well, okay, let me get to it, and you ask as I go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so 17 different NBA teams are participating in this. Let me go through the list real quick. The Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavs, Dallas Mavericks, Detroit Pistons. It's the same team. Golden State Warriors, Indiana Pacers, Memphis Grizzlies, Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks, New York Knicks, Orlando Magic, Philly 76ers, Portland Trail Blazers, Sacramento Kings, Toronto Raptors, Utah Jazz, Washington Wizards. Before I bore you, now these teams all agreed to become and be. Any questions so far?
Yeah. Question number 1: what are they agreeing to be in?
Okay, so each team.
Go ahead.
Each respected team, Boston, the Cavs, Celtics, Pistons, whatever. Each respected team, those teams that are participating, are in charge of their own team. So really, they're like the Cleveland Cavaliers, in this case, if you're from Cleveland, like we are, the Cleveland Cavaliers of eSports.
So,
Okay.
all right. So wait, I just need to make sure this is clear. So say
Yeah,
me
no,
and
that's
you.
fine. I like this.
So first of all, this open to people like humans like
Yep.
us? Okay. So say me and you make the team.
Sure. That's not gonna happen.
Well, if we made the team and we're on this esports team, who is our boss? The Cavs?
The Cavs.
Like
They
whole
own
team?
the team.
The whole team of the Cavs
Yeah.
owns the team, or the owner of the
No,
Cavs owns the
The
team?
owner of the Cavs owns the E-League team. It's another professional team.
Okay.
It's a league. It's a professional gaming league, dude.
And it's gonna run with
the actual NBA season. Yeah, let me get to that. So the league, it's a 5-month season, okay? And each team is going to draft their team of 5. I don't really know how that works. I don't know if it's like, you have to like kind of try out for it. I'm sure there's some kind of like
just be boys. It's
yeah, or
just gonna be for all the dudes who follow the Cavs players, their entourages. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
Well, I mean, these are actually like big gamers that actually know how to play this game really well. I know Link's pretty good, man. I played him the other day and he kicked my ass.
He said
That doesn't really
the
say
top
much.
500. And the top
What's that?
500. He said he's in the top 500. And
Yeah,
to be in
he's
the
a
top
pretty
500. That game is one of the most selling games of the year by far. It's their most selling NBA game.
This league will be for 2K18.
Right.
So when the next one comes out, they're going to draft their team of 5. Now, the cool thing about it is you were talking about it's going to be with a season. It will. It's actually going to mirror the NBA season. I don't know if it's going to be like they do it like every other night and actually play the games that they're play. It'll probably be like once a week they get together and they play like around a week of games. I'm guessing that's probably what it's going to be like. But they play those games that are played. So they're going to get a different outcome than you're actually going to see in the NBA, although it's at the same time. So not only that, but it's going to be a bracketed playoff, just like in the NBA. And of course, there's going to be the championship match. I don't know if it's going to be like a game 7 type deal, the way the NBA does it. But I think that's kind of cool that if you do pay attention to the E-League, you'd still pay attention to the actual league that's going on. At the same time, you know who they're playing that night.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, good. I don't see it's weird. This is weird.
I can't wait to see it.
Like,
we don't know a lot of what's going on.
It's just going to be like a tournament. Are you going to watch this? Are you going to watch these people playing NBA 2K17?
Sure.
I would rather watch humans play sports.
Now, you wouldn't watch it, but somebody would. And
Look,
obviously
okay.
somebody would because they're paying a lot of money to do this.
Right. But there is still the chance that they are just having this idea like, oh, people have Madden tournaments all the time and that like died down. And then Overwatch is here and all this esports, real leagues are forming. Let's jump on the bandwagon and not really think things through like, okay, internet's going to be a huge factor. Or are they going to fly these teams into one central location like they do with the real esports?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But,
I think they're going to take care of games every week or every month or whatever.
But I would just think this is like psychologically, yeah, there are people that are going to sit there and watch other people play video games. But the pickings get even slimmer when you're trying to get not only gamers to watch other gamers game, but you're going to have gamers who want to watch gamers play sports as a game, and that itself is going to be really small because the person either, I don't know how many people would watch, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm going to watch a video game, I'm going to watch a video game. If I'm going to watch sports, I'm going to watch sports and pay attention to something that's real. If you want to do eSports, like play Overwatch, play games that are ridiculous that humans couldn't do. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's the key. It's realistic. Watching Counter-Strike tournaments or Halo tournaments or Injustice, none of that could happen in real life, so people are going to watch it. You could watch a real basketball game with no glitches, definitely no cheaters, no question. Probably cheaper.
Well, in this day and age, yeah.
I'm just I'm sure that they didn't not think this through.
I'm sure they have.
It looks. I think this. I don't see how it can work because they can't do it via the internet if they wanted to do it. They have to then fly. Either one team visits another team like the real season, or
I don't think it's going to be like that.
Exactly, they can't rely on an internet connection for the game. What if a storm happens in one city? No game. If they were,
that's fine. Which Verlaine, I think you're just. I don't know why you're even mentioning that.
Because
you're just assuming that's what's going to happen.
No, but no esports do it that. Oh, I know. I'm assuming, but what I'm saying is no esports do it via the internet. They always gather to one spot and do their tournaments. It's going to cost a lot of money to do an entire season of doing that, at least with one group of people flying them, even if they did it. And that would be cool if the teams flew like they would in the real basketball game season.
I mean, dude, don't forget, man, they have NBA money.
I know.
NBA money, man.
I'm interested to see what happens. It just seems like I would like them to invest more in like Overwatch. Like jump on there.
Well, here's a little. Well, yeah, me too. But what are you gonna do? The NBA is bigger than Overwatch, man, and you know it is. But like, the cool thing is you're not actually going to see players like like LeBron or Stephen Curry or anything like that. You're actually going to see avatars that the actual guys competing create. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like their own character. It might be them or like a form of what they think they might look like. So whatever. So you're not going to be, but you will see the court, like the court they play on, the respective court, the uniforms, everything else will be the same, other than the actual players' characters, if you will. So I mean, it's like they're starting an entire new league with new players, but virtual players. I think it's kind of sweet, man. I mean, more and more, the actual video games is becoming more and more mainstream than people even realize, and it's happening faster than we think. I really think by this time, 2020. I mean, it's going to be like a Monday night thing, man. It's going to be like a, or whatever, Wednesday night E-League or something like. I mean, we already have something like that. Was on TBS. And they do the
Counter-Strike, I think, or League of Legends.
Counter-Strike. Yeah, but that's TBS. I'm talking like NBC, ABC. It's going to be you watch. It's going to happen.
Dude, in 1 year, Overwatch is already Overwatch is already $1 billion franchise in 1 year.
Yeah. Has more followers on the Twitter page than it's amazing. Amazing. Twitter. So, no, dude, have to be at least excited about this. Kind of looking forward to it. I think this is something that's really awesome.
It's a step.
Yeah,
it's a good step for gaming.
It's a step. It's a great step.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we'll see. But you did mention. Well, actually, speaking of, there is actually a league that's going to be happening for Injustice. Did you hear about that? I don't even.
Yeah, they're doing a PlayStation-sponsored league to kind of parallel the ESL that's going to be happening that they do every year for all the fighting games. So PlayStation is hosting it. Bummer for me because I believe that you can only participate if you have a PlayStation, like online. So because of that, they're doing 4 different locations, and then the winners are pretty much splitting $600,000 in prize money.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. There's like a GameSpot sponsor and all that. I saw that too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know. That's pretty cool. I could see a lot more happening with that. I mean, dude, just that. You know what I mean? Like this is happening more and more as we go. And I love competitive gaming. I think it's sweet.
I love gaming competitively.
That's fair. That's very fair. Well, speaking of Injustice 2, something was just released, a video for the Fighter Pack 1 DLC. Verlaine, tell them about it. Tell them what they've won.
All right. So there's not too much to say except for Sub-Zero is the guy. Sub-Zero is the only reason that I would even buy it immediately. I don't even know. I don't remember who the other ones were. The Red Hood, and then some chick, Polaris. Is that her name? I don't even know her name. I didn't care. I was into Sub-Zero. I dig how for Injustice, they give them, just like Scorpion, they gave him this different costume that you don't see in any of the games. And it's sweet. Like, Scorpion's Injustice costume is the best Scorpion costume he's ever had, in my opinion.
I agree.
So
that's my opinion too.
I'm excited to see it. It's odd that they would choose Sub-Zero because they have Captain Cold. And though the name is dumb as shit and DC as fuck, Captain Cold looks like one of the coolest characters.
With the little gun
in the game. Yeah, he looked pretty sweet. I know nothing about him, but
why did they make Mr. Freeze?
Is that who Mr. Freeze is?
I don't know. Is that right? I don't think so.
I don't.
See, I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah.
might sound stupid right now. If you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, I don't think so.
What? That they're the same person?
I don't think they're the same person.
I don't even care. He looks cool.
I don't even care. Yeah, the game looks awesome. It will be. They are saying that it's going to be the best fighting game of the year. I would say so. Now that what I'm seeing and what I've played before in the past, I am looking at this game as one of the best fighting games ever made. That being said, it seems like that happens every time a new fighting game comes out. But
this one is going to, because now the reason they updated Mortal Kombat X's netcode was because they were launching this game with it. So they were trying it out. So this game from launch is going to have awesome online multiplayer, and that's going to be different than they've ever done. That right there is going to make it the best game, because that right there is going to immediately, right off the bat, people are going to just be happier playing it. You're going to have less people getting screwed because of lag. I think it's going to be cool. I like it. The game looks sweet. I still want to see Spawn. But I'm sure he's coming.
You keep thinking. I don't know, man.
I bet he's coming. I bet he has to. They only had a license agreement for a year, and that's done.
Yeah.
So they had to have used him for something.
You were just foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. No, that's yeah. I'm looking forward. I need to see more. I know. It seems like they released a new character, or at least they released what he does, the new character sets and stuff. Every week they keep releasing it, but I don't know. I need to see more and more and more. Swamp Thing looks awesome. I can't wait to use him.
I don't.
And who's the guy giving the DDT in the one? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't remember either.
Who was that?
Blue Beetle looks
I saw it. Yeah.
See,
the whole game looks. I'm gonna buy it day one, dude. That game, buying day one. Absolutely.
I don't like how they do this character reveal thing now. I like buying games and being surprised. I don't like how they leak all the fatalities. when they first made Mortal Kombat, they didn't even tell you there were fatalities. They didn't tell you any of the special moves. Like, they were just in there, figure them out for yourself. Now they show everything.
I think back then they were afraid to show it because people would like hate it.
Well,
that's what I think.
Yeah, but it's just it takes the element of surprise out of it because it's already going to get old using their X-ray or whatever it's called because it's only one move, doesn't kill them. It's going to get old once you see it once. Same with the moves. Some of it I think like doesn't do it justice when they're showing Catwoman and Superman fight and they're both doing the same moves on what looks to be the same level from the first game. Like, why?
Yeah.
Leave stuff to let us find out. Show the character, don't show how they fight. Let us talk about it. I want to buy the game and be like, dude, there's 20 characters. I had no idea were in it. Now I know exactly who's in it. Now all I have to look forward to is not even the next DLC, the one after that. Because now I know who's in the next DLC. I just wish they would slow down.
Why did they save that? Why didn't they save that? I do agree with that.
I think they... I don't know.
See, I'm on the other side of you, man. I love seeing all the leaks. I get so excited when I see something new, and I'm like, oh my god, because I'm just so excited. I need to see it more because I'm going to buy it and I'm going to see it again and again and again and again, and I'm still going to love it because every fighting game I've ever had, I don't even care. I will play Mortal Kombat 9 right now, and knowing what's going to happen, I'm still excited when it does happen. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just different.
No, you're not. You're the same.
I love that. I'm like, oh, I gotta have more. But yeah, that's just me, though. That's just me. You can have your own opinion. I'm not mad. Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was cool.
I think it's cool. I didn't say it wasn't.
Yeah. So. Oh, did you hear about? Oh, yeah. One thing I totally forgot to mention. So there's already been a report of somebody beating Prey in a speed run.
Really?
I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Apparently somebody already beat it in 19 minutes and 34 seconds. So there you go.
Really? What the?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Not cool. I mean,
I know, right?
Maybe to be able to be like, hey, you know what? If I wanted, I could beat this game in 5 minutes, but I choose not to. But who thinks that way?
I mean, I guess I haven't played it yet, but of course, the new Zelda you can beat as soon as you start the game. You just go over there and you have to beat the.
You can. Yeah. But they made it so you could never win right away, though.
Right, like it's almost impossible. But I mean, you could. I'm sure someone's got to try, right? I'd at least try if I went through the whole game. I'm gonna try just win right now, just get it over. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that, but. I know. Are you interested in Quake?
It's all right. I mean, I don't remember. It kind of blends in with all those games of that genre, with like the Dooms and the Duke Nukems. So, yeah, I don't really remember enough about it.
Okay. Well, Quake Champions, they're gonna have an open tech test. Of course, I know you're like, oh, here we go again, but. You know, this is the thing. People are into it. I know. So Bethesda is going to open up the Quake Champions to everybody for a limited time. You'll be able to play it from May 12th through the 21st.
On PC?
I believe it is just PC. Yes. Yes. So that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, I'll be going on vacation then. I could probably do it early. Maybe I can get to it. But yeah, so if you are a Quake, if you're into it, please go check that out. It will feature a new sacrifice mode. I'm sure people at Quake that play it, they know what I'm talking about. During the tech test, it's a 4. Oh, that's what it is. It's a 4 versus 4 team-based multiplayer battle. So it's Overwatch, but Quake with guns, like machine guns and stuff. So yeah, there's Quake for you. How you like that Quake?
I got diabetes.
So there is something that was kind of funny, and I really had to laugh at it. It was a character announcement, and this was actually something for Smite. You played Smite, right? I know you played the high-res studio mode Smite, right?
Yes.
Smite, yes.
Oh,
Well,
show.
For show. Well, if you know what I'm talking about, you're probably already laughing. Apparently, the new character they're going to be releasing is a painter by the name of Bob Ross. He used to be a host on PBS. The show is called The Joy of Painting. You know what I'm talking about? You know, Pretty Little Tree.
Of course I do.
You know,
Of
course
I
you do.
know.
So he is going to be released as a skin for, is it Sylvanus?
I think that's the tree guy.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Well, that kind of makes sense. So they're gonna turn him into the painter. He's going to be complete with a brush, a palette, and an easel. I don't know what's going on. I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Smite is a solid game. If you're into MOBAs like that, I really think this is kind of a cry for attention. Is that just me?
Smite, when I first started playing, I was like, this is cool. It's all based on like gods, like different religions.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they start releasing like a fucking squirrel and a tree and shit. I'm like, who worships this?
Yeah.
And now Bob Ross, which
Bob
I could
Ross.
see the worshiping part, but by no means a god.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
He'll throw paint at his foes.
I mean, it'll get people to definitely play the game. It's free to play.
Oh, that's funny. He's going to deploy cheery clouds and summon happy trees.
Yeah,
So there-
well, you know, they have people who shoot fucking hearts and shit, so
That's true. That's a good point. Well, I mean, I think this is fun. I think this is definitely something fun. I mean, the guy died back in '95. It's almost like leave him alone. But at the same time, people love him, man.
That long
I've always
ago?
wanted a Bob. What's that?
that long ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I've always wanted a Bob Ross painting. Apparently, they're very hard to get.
Just
I don't
watch
know.
the show and make one, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, the bundle is, as they're calling it, the Bob Ross bundle. It's going to be sold at $9.99 or 700 in-game gems, and then it will be released on Mac and Windows PC on May 9th. So tomorrow. That's actually tomorrow. And console, it'll be available on May 16th. Good. Everyone good?
I can't wait till they release the Jim Ross bundle.
Oh my god, that'd be God. Like that would be fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, so get Bob Ross tomorrow on Smite. If you I might do it, dude. Nah, I don't know. I'm not gonna pay $10 for it.
I mean, maybe they'll let it, like, they'll give you, like, the first week is free. Because they do that,
Yeah.
they'll, like, rotate. But who knows? Maybe they won't.
I think we're good on Bob Ross. We always talk about people that trophy hunt or achievement hunters or whatever you want to call them. Right. I mean, and to most gamers, a lot of people don't really view them as gamers, right?
Nowadays, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I know people that do achievement hunting, but not only do they give you free games now, but you have so many easy achievements that it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But, you got anything else with video games? Because I think I'm gonna go into some movies because we got a review from Brucie B.
I wanted to mention something about a while ago. We mentioned that China kind of forced Blizzard to reveal the odds of loot boxes because without it, you know, they felt they could be getting ripped off or for whatever reasons. So I have those odds.
Oh, okay. I'd love to hear it.
So every loot box has a blue. Every loot box. So there's the gray and then there's the blue, which are they're not epics, are they?
Something like that.
All right. So the blues are rares. Purples, which are epics, turn up every 5.5 boxes. And then legendary, which are the orange, the gold ones, turn up every 13 and a half boxes.
All right.
So those are the odds.
Yeah.
The odds are every 5.5 boxes, you'll get a purple, and every 13.5 boxes, you'll get a gold. For if you're
So it has nothing to do with the votes.
Huh?
It has nothing to do with the votes after the match, then?
No, I've proven that. Like, I've
Yeah.
gotten voted up, opened a box, and got nothing. And I've rage quit out of games having a loot box, still got legendary, and I've lost games, leveled up, opened the loot box, and got legendary.
Good to know. Okay.
I have seen no proof that votes matter at all. Maybe if you get a legendary vote, I've never gotten one, so I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah,
But
I
I've
wonder what
gotten
that is
epics
even
and
for.
not gotten epic loot.
Oh, I got you. Well, that's interesting. So every 3. All right, so by the time I'm 50, I'll be able to unlock everything. That's
Well,
really what you're trying to say.
those odds, I think, also they pertain to if you were buying loot boxes. So if I bought a pack of 20, I'm getting a legendary guaranteed. If I bought 5, there's just a 0.5% chance or some shit that I won't get a rare.
Mm,
So if you buy 6 loot boxes, guaranteed a rare.
gotcha.
Every loot box, guaranteed an epic. Every loot box has a rare.
How are they rare then?
I know, right?
Yeah,
If they're in every loot
Yeah,
box,
that's
they're
weird.
not rare. They're common.
They're in every one of them. I guess you get doubles a lot. You know.
Yeah,
That's
I get
fine.
money probably for most loot boxes I open now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably me too. Yeah, I'm over like 3,000 gold. I should start unlocking things.
You should unlock like the whatchamacallit skins. Uprising skins. Those are the coolest ones.
Oh yeah, I should have. I didn't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, what are you gonna do? I don't even care. I play the game. It doesn't matter what I unlock. So
Yeah.
Something that came across, and I know Hugh Jackman he kind of said something about it, but this is actually something that he would totally do. Apparently, Hugh Jackman said, he was talking about he was never going to return as the Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
A question came up that what if the Avengers were involved? Were involved? He said, "I would absolutely consider that."
That'd
Are you
be
into that?
awesome. I don't think it would happen, but it would be so
Oh my God, that'd be
awesome if the X-Men were there. I think they wouldn't even take the X-Men unless it was him.
Yeah. Deadpool has that. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be cool.
That would
Good
be
to know.
awesome, right? I just wanted to throw that out there and see how you react.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, without further ado, let's do it. How about it?
All right, let's do it.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw Guardians. Verlaine, you did not, however, so we can't really get into it. But I don't want to talk about it really right now because I don't want to give away too many spoilers anyway. So it's okay. But Brucie B has his own review. I promise it's spoiler free, and he just talks about how much. He'll talk about the movie. Verlaine, you ready for some Brucie B? Because I think he's ready for some. All right, Brucie, take it away.
Yo, hi Spanish and Verlaine. This is Brucie B from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give my review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. All I can say about this movie is I am Groot. Love Baby Groot. He stole the whole movie. Love, love, love Baby Groot. Okay, things I liked about this movie is Kurt Russell. Very cool. He's making a comeback. Gotta love Kurt Russell. He was great in the Hateful Eight. Great movie. Just a little bit too much for a 2-hour movie, I thought, with like a couple too many backstories. But I liked the movie. It was pretty cool. There will be small changes in the next movie. I guarantee it. Loved Rocket Raccoon. I think it's funny. He's not a raccoon, but call him a raccoon. He gets pissed off. Like, hello, you're a raccoon. Okay, get over it. The graphics in this movie were pretty cool. Not like too cartoonish, if you know what I mean. I like it. It looked believable. After the movie stayed to the very end, there's like 6 or 7 different trailers or cutscenes for leading up for the next movie. Okay, you hear I Am Groot, you think of Guardians of the Galaxy. And you think of multi-pass. She knows it's the multi-pass. Lulu Dallas multi-pass. You think of Fifth Element. I had to say that. I love the Fifth Element. Okay, I think Guardians of the Galaxy for Marvel, it's a comic relief compared to like Spider-Man and the Avengers and Captain America, because all those movies are like pretty hardcore. Like, you know, I'm telling you the story. This is what's going to happen. This movie is telling you a story. You're laughing afterwards. Okay, I'd give this movie out of 1 through 10. I'd probably give this a 7, a 7.5. I like it. Would I see it again? Not in the movies. I'd buy the DVD though. Okay, this is me, Brucie B, saying bye. Peace. May the force be with you. Later.
Oh man, it's always good to hear from Brucie B. He was really, dude. He was excited to do this one. I know. You're laughing. Like,
I'm excited to see the movie.
Yeah, dude. This movie, dude. Oh my god. I'm telling you, this is. I think my girlfriend, as she put it, and she actually put it the best. She said she wasn't disappointed. She wasn't. She was satisfied. That was the word she used. She was satisfied with the sequel. I totally agree. I was totally satisfied with it. I was like, this is great. This was something I love. I can't wait to see it again. That's where I'm at. I can't wait for you to see it once.
I will.
I hope so. Oh man, but so yeah. So that's the show. Oh, thanks for watching. Blah 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 blah. But please, we urge you to go check out. You got something else?
Something that's
sorry.
all over the news, the video game world, is the whole the Nintendo PlayStation is working. Do you know what this is, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard about it though. Okay.
Yeah, one guy owns it. Quick history: PlayStation wanted to collaborate with Nintendo, and they were going to make a system, and it was pretty much a hybrid of a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation 1 called the Nintendo PlayStation. Nintendo backed out saying, fuck CDs, it's cartridges, and PlayStation's like, well, we're going to follow through with this. There was one prototype, and this guy had it, and it was working where it can play Super Nintendo games, but the CD-ROM didn't work, and they finally got the CD-ROM to work, and there are some homebrew people who made some games that don't work quite right, but they work a little bit. I'm making more of a big deal than I really think it is, because I think it's stupid. Like, literally, it is a PlayStation. You could just take the insides of both Super Nintendo and a PlayStation and put them in one, and that's what you got. So the fact that this works, big fucking deal.
Yeah.
It's going to play fucking PlayStation 1 games. There are no, like, games made that are just sitting there waiting to be played for this thing. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It's not even like the Nintendo game, like the cartridges. There's, like, certain games that we never got. Like, it just played them and then was going to play CD. I don't know. It works now if you give a shit. It's interesting that it exists. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I would like to see if that was something they were going to go ahead with, and they produced a lot more games that we didn't know about. It was just canceled. That's what I want to see.
It was originally codenamed the Dolphin.
Oh, Ecto. Okay, I got it.
Not Echo.
I'm just kidding. Oh, Echo. Oh, poor.
Right. Sign us out, Roger.
Sign us out, Brucie B. Oh, yeah. And please, like I said, our website, gamefix.ning.com. And please follow us on Twitter at GameFixShow. And you have been watching us live. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but you have been watching us live on our Twitch feed. And that's twitch.tv/GameFix. If you haven't done it already, please follow us there. We would appreciate it. And then,
smash that
but
big button.
Do it right now?
No.
Okay. Brucie B, thank you for the review of Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. And from there, what do you got to say?
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Peace.
See ya.
I love you.
those turd nuggets?